Hey, can you all see me? I didn't know I already clicked on live. Can you all hear me? Go ahead and put in a comment if you guys can hear me. All right. Wow. I didn't know I was live, but I'm so happy to have you all here. Good evening. Go ahead and let me know where you are connecting from. I am from Maryland. Where are you from? Any Maryland in the house? Let me go grab my phone. I took notes. I specifically don't want to go off topic, so give me a minute. All right. Go ahead and share this live with your friends. Tell them we are on. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a great day. Happy Friday, y'all. So, I called for this meeting because it's the wrong place. One second. Let me look for it. Go ahead and put in the comment Chicago, Houston, Georgia. Where else are you guys watching from? Was it in the notes? I was texting myself. I see Houston, Andrea and Michelle are both from Houston, Texas. Let me check one more place. I can't find it. Georgia, Laquetter, Tina are both from. Just any questions. May I text my husband? No worries. I can't find my notes. Thank you, guys. I can't find my notes. But let's go ahead and start. As you guys know, I am Coach Eli. I help you guys start your business. Make sure you guys are profiting. Make sure it is a scalable business. It's a mobile business. You don't have to worry about overhead. A lot of us work from home. You all can do this from the comfort of your home, but I'm not going to go into what services because I already did that. I had that live 2 days ago, so you can catch replay. If you're not following me, make sure you are following this YouTube channel. And if you happen to love to subscribe, you won't have regrets because as a subscriber, you are going to have access to top information on some certain top information in the industry. So some of you are subscriber and you would have you would agree with me. So go ahead and share this live. I'm gonna officially start this live. I wanted to come on tonight. I'm also going to share my screen because training is coming up. I have quite a few trainings that are upcoming, and I want to make sure that before you sign up, even with anyone, you should be able to make an informed decision on what you're about to pay for. Let your money speak for you, let your money count. You work so hard for this, and you should be able to know what works for you, what is the best for your money, the best for your bucks. Okay, so I have what we call the coaching session. It's the mentorship. My mentorship package is always for 5 weeks. If you want to, so coaching period is designed to help you build a business from the scratch. You are going to be working directly with me one-on-one coaching, especially if it is an one-on-one or individual or private coaching. It is designed, I don't care where you are with things, where you are with your business. I meet you there at your point of need and we work together. So I troubleshoot everything that needs to be troubleshoot. So my personal training, the private session is designed and we look at your location. Oh, you are in Georgia. What part of Georgia? What's closer to you? What is this? Where are your troubles? What's your background? Like, it is designed for you. And when you look at the breakdown of the private session, it's slightly different and it has a lot more. Because I've seen that a lot of you always tend to say, I want to do everything. And there is no big deal. There is nothing wrong in wanting to do everything because you have options to, if this is not working, this is working. Well, my customers are coming in just for DNA is good. It helps you to know you might just be having a lot of blood draws than drug testing. Blood draw might be the one that opens the pathway for you, might be the one that can give you contract. So you don't want to limit yourself on what you can offer. You want to be able to have multiple streams of income. So when you look at the breakdown of my mentorship, the private one, it has a lot. I'm going to share my screen with you shortly. But if I were you, I'm going to take notes, put somewhere private session. That is why private session is a little bit more because it is designed for you. We meet you at anywhere, any point. We cater to you and help you build your business. When I say coaching, coaching is not the same as courses. And it's not the same as classes. So put down somewhere. We have what we call coaching, course, class. My classes are live. I like, for example, I had a DNA class where you go come and connect on Zoom, and I teach you on a live basis. It's not recorded. You get to be in the live class and ask your questions live and direct. It's a class. When we say course, it's a pre-recorded session because you can take the course, online course, base, right? There are different types of programs. So a course for me, for Coach Eli, is designed for you to learn at your pace. You don't see me there. I'm no longer the instructor. It's recorded. You get to just post your questions. So you're able to post questions and I can see them and answer them, but not in real life. You might have posted it 2-3 weeks, a day or two, depends on what my schedule looks like, but you definitely will get answered. But it's not as the same as a class where you come to class and you take that. But a class is going to be on one topic. It could be on a DNA, it could be on DOT class. It depends on the class that I feel like having based on the schedule. Where then coaching is solely for live session. It's a combination of courses and classes, but it's a live session. And every week we work together towards the achievements of your startup. Okay, so I don't want you guys to get it confused. And a lot of people are at different stages in their business, right? They have different needs. Some wants to do this, the other want to do that. Some like class, some like course. So you guys know it's so difficult to know what to do. It's not for me, but that's why we have all of these programs. Some are on schedule. Like for example, my DOT is a course. You're gonna take that course, and because it's two components. So when you do the DOT, you have to take the course online, self-paced, and come back to the live mock class to show your competency. And that's why my mock is every month. For January, the first one for this month is going to be on the 17th. So that way, next, if you can't meet up with this one because of your schedule or you feel like you're not ready, you can plan for the next one, but you're guaranteed, even if you pay last year, 10 years ago, as long as I verify that you've paid for the course, you are eligible for a mock, and you are not paying separately for mock. It's two-part, it's a combination. So you pay if it's on sales. I've had this DOT course for $50 before. Some have paid for it for $500. It just depends on when you catch the sale. The regular price or cost is $375. But every now and often I have sales. Valentine's Day, New Year sales, Thanksgiving sales, Father's Day sales, Mother's Day sales, Thanksgiving Day. All these sales comes around. And like for now, it's still on for $99 because it was still the new year and I haven't gotten the chance to updates the fees or the cost. So, but what I'm saying is it's two-part and it comes with mark and even your supplies. So in the body of the course, you are able to download the chain of custody. Those are the things that you would need to do your mark, including your cups. So but we ship those cups to you, right? So you would have to pay for shipping, or you can use your cups. A lot of you are phlebotomists, or you know someone, you can quickly run to Walgreens or run to an hospital or go to your own doctor office and pick up a cup. All right. So I always like to let students improvise. I don't necessarily, unless if you, some people want the cup, then we mail it to you. So you have to pay shipping. But definitely because it's mock, we can improvise with my mock. Okay. What I'm looking for is competency. I'm not in for the cups. You can use this as your cup. Just show me what you got. Show me what you do, what you know how to do. But very similar, you can go to, like I said, you can go to your doctor office, pick up a cup. If you want the cup, we ship it to you, right? So that's the DOT, which is just a preliminary entry level to a business. A DOT certification course is not a business. It's a requirement. You just have to meet the requirements of the DOT. It's not the requirement of your business. Your business requires you to set it up correctly, get your lab accounts, do everything, your paperwork, your forms, sign-in sheet. That's all. The operations document is what I call it. Your business needs the operation document, and you get all that package in the mentorship program. You are not going to get all of that, and that's why you're paying. Sometimes you could pay, like this, if it on sales, you can catch it for $50. So it's a course. It's just a certification course. After you've obtained your certificate, what is the next thing? So that's why you will see me that I embodied all of this even in the program. Because a lot of people always like to start slow. So I personally didn't include the DOT as part of I'm gonna pause. I don't want to confuse you. So the course is the course, and you have to take the class for the mock, which is a two component. So take the course, so that having said that, let me go ahead and review or share my screen with you just to break it down very well for those of you that really needs to make an informed decision. Okay. Share my screen with you. And if you see my screen, just go put in the comments C, so I can know, so I can move forward. Are you able to see my screen? Just put C in the comment, or one, or yes. Thank you, Lillian. All right, so as you can see, this is the website for Coach Eli. You can play around, you can go to home, you can read a little bit more about me, who I am, why I do this, blase. For the purposes of time, you're just gonna click on courses. Here, the course tab has a lot of courses. It's different programs, blase, right? I'm not gonna go too much in everything, but as you can see, this is the hair follicle drug test course, which is $97. You also have the MRO review assistance course, which is $50. There are quite a few courses that are very cheap. The TPA list is there. You can download. It has over 120 plus TPAs. The lead testing workbook for $49. If you want to add a virtual mailbox into what you do, you can make a lot of money with virtual mailbox. Okay, a lot. I'm not playing with you. You'll be surprised that we have over 80 customers. These customers just pays, depending on the package they select, but they pay just to have my office address as their address, so they can use it for whatever reasons, right? A lot of people don't want to use their own addresses, or so they always are looking for virtual mailboxes. So that's $79 if you want to stack that just to learn. Immigration, I-9 and background check it's another course for $50. As you can see, breath and alcohol, $99. Those courses are pretty much very cheap courses. Like this is the DNA for $129. So even if you want to become a consultant, it's still on sales. I haven't changed the price. Immigration, DNA, very interesting, very good. So now this is the one-on-one coaching. As you can see with the one-on-one, it is expensive because it has all of these things in the package. A lot in the on the air. You can start up to up to I'm going to say 15 businesses with this package here. This is for you guys that wants to do everything, and it's one-on-one. We meet you at your point of need, start from scratch. It even includes the DOT, right? It includes DNA, your accreditation, your labs. This is why this package is the best. Your lab setup, your MRO. It includes fingerprints, both the live and ink. It includes blood draw, lab account supplies, weight loss, gender, help you with marketing strategy, how to get clients, very designed for your area. This strategy here is not a one size fit all. We look at your area, we look at what you are, and we give it to you. It also includes your payment processor, the TPA list that I was referring to, which you don't have to buy separately, your policies and procedure, hair follicle drug testing, paramedical services, I-9 and background checks, immigration DNA, breath and alcohol, all of your operations documents. Like, it's, as you can see, it's a holistic. With this one, you're having up to 15 startup services, and you can make a lot, right, with this. That's why it's $19.99, right? With this one here, this is the group mentorship here. Every time this will change. It's always updated real life time. So with this one is starting on the 18th of this year, this month, in 2 weeks, or even in less than a week. And it's always going to be, like I said, real life, and it's also for 5 weeks, but it's a group mentorship. Because again, some people will say, I don't have 199. 199 seems a lot to some, so they would rather want to save. So because I don't want to not be able to help everyone, so I had to come up with this idea and put everyone in the group. So this one here, you are going to be with other people in the group, but it's very similar to the one-on-one package. It's just that it's not going to be designed for you because you are in group, but you're still having the same access to Coachella and access to most of the information. So slight difference is that since you're paying a little bit more and less, you are going to get the BAT, breath and alcohol. We also get you the lab account because that's imperative. We give you the TPA assistance as well. The fingerprint is also here. The DNA is also here. The accreditation is also here. The phlebotomy is also in this one here. Gender review, marketing strategy is here. And that's about it. All the things are not inclusive, but you have bulk of what really moves the needle. The DNA, the DNA, the fingerprints. So you can go on the website and compare and see what fits you. So, but that's it right here. So if you were to ask me, what are the differences? What is this? So now you know the cost, you know what is included in it, but this is how you can access information. And with all of that, there is also another private coaching session with me. As you can see, this is the DOT $99, right? Go ahead and start prepping for your questions because I'm gonna start looking into the chat. Just drop them, I'll take them at any time soon. This is the lead. This is the course that a lot of you wants to do lead. This is a power pack session for lead. You're not paying right away. Once you click on the pictures, it just takes you to the breakdown. You're not paying if you don't want to pay, but it allows you to read what's included in each of these courses or program, right? And also, as we also have the ink fingerprint, but fast forward to, this is the clear lab startup to finish. Okay, for those of you that wants the clear lab, this is more clinical based mentorship. So I don't always like to combine the clear with the drug test, fingerprint, gender, I-9, background. AABB DNA. It's not the same. So this is more clinical. And this is also a 4 weeks one-on-one mentorship program designed to help you start a clear lab. Where the first thing we will do in this program is to make sure we get you certified. We help you complete your application based on your state requirements. So we're going to look into your states in all 50 states for as a fact. We look into your state and we start to troubleshoot. Like some states, a lot of states has different needs. Chicago is not the same as Maryland. Maryland is not the same as Alabama. It's not the same as Florida. It's not the same as Texas. It's not the same as Illinois. It's not the same. So we look into your state. We get your application approved. The credentialing processing, your NPI, your payment processing, policies and procedure, medical lab director guide, because again, some states requires what's different. A lot of you may not be the medical director. We talk about all of that. We discuss that. We get you all of this assistance in this particular program. Remember, with NPI, you are able to do lead testing, right? So also comes with your EHR system, your operation startup forms, clinical reference lab, vendors list, very important for this one here. Yep, vendor suppliers list, and even your supply list. So as you can see, this program, that's why it is slightly a little bit lesser. And we do all of this in less than 4 weeks, right? And it's this clear. So a lot of you that wants to do clear, what I always see people do is they pay for this and just go back to take few courses. So say they want the clear and they still want to do DNA, they can then go back and stack with DNA or drug testing, or even with hair follicle drug testing. So these are the programs. So like next month, I can say, I'm gonna throw a DNA class. You can just join, because like that. If you prefer a class, some people like to shop around. They don't like to do it. They don't have the money, or I don't know, for whatever reason, but they like classes or want the class, then you can join on the class. It's just that I don't have the all year calendar class. I go by as we go, right? It's on as go basis. So like, for example, we literally just concluded the DNA class that we had on the 3rd, right? And another one is coming up on the 31st of this month. So classes are available, but you won't find those classes on here because I'll put it in the group. But once you know about it, you're gonna see it. Like, I should have listed the DNA already, because there is a class already for the DNA. A second, real quick, y'all. Like, this is the DNA class. Let's see if I can show you that one real quick. It's this one. Just go back here instead of wasting time. This is the DNA class that is upcoming. You will just find this class, get the link, and sign up. Okay. So that's just pretty much a few about the courses, the program, the training, what's going on, and how you can start to see yourself in those classes, because you don't want to miss out on any of the classes. And engage you. That's good. That's what I'm going to start doing. So does anyone have, I want to see your questions. Just go ahead and put in the comments. I wish I can see my notes. But I'm glad this is being recorded, because if anyone have any question, I can just direct them to come back to this video here. But did I put it? Yeah. But does anyone have any questions? So right now, what you can expect for the month of January is that in January, we are kicking off the 5 weeks group mentorship. So 5 weeks group mentorship is starting on the 18th. So the group mentorship already has a schedule. It's every Sunday. Every Sunday, you are going to meet with me. I give you work. We help you start everything. I give you the breakdown of like we start teaching you pretty much. And before the end of the last session, you are going to say that you have everything. Some students, so what I always ask, some of you might ask, what is the thing I need to be doing before signing up for this class? You need to have your LLC. You must have an LLC before you pay anyone. Don't waste your session talking about LLC. Don't waste it, because those things should have been done. If I were you, I'm going to be selfish because your money should be speaking for you. Don't come to class talking about LLC. Don't come to class looking for insurance. Like, those things are things that you can come to class looking for troubleshoots. How can I get client? What should I do? What lab account do I need? What is the difference between a lab account with CRL and LabCorp and like big questions that will linger you, take you 2 years time. You already know everything. And it's okay, because you don't have to walk into these classes knowing everything. But when I deliver, when I teach you, you should have questions. Questions will come. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to have everything in day one session. You're gonna go and come back for 5 good times, 5 weeks. And throughout that 5 weeks, that's 1 month and 7 days, you can call me. Every day you have access to me. You can text. We are working together. You are my student for that duration. But we meet every week to troubleshoot. So Laquetta was asking, how much is the one-on-one mentorship? I literally just shared my screen. So Laquetta, did you just join the class? The one-on-one mentorship is $1,999, $2,000, and it's for 5 weeks. The one-on-one mentorship is very lengthy. So I'm gonna drop the link again here. Make sure you scroll down to find all the courses. It's $19.99. The group mentorship is as every other month, because they are all also again live classes, and it's $479. Very well low, because again you are in group with a lot of people. So it's $749. $749 for the group mentorship. Classes or seats are always limited for that one, because I can't put everyone in the group, right? So it's a first come, first serve. You have to make sure that you grab your seats, save it, and lock it in. Oh, no problem. I'm sorry. So yeah, the one-on-one is $1,999. Group mentorship is $749. Classes are always around there. So like for January, we have the first group mentorship. You definitely expect that the next one will be in March, because all these classes runs for 6 weeks. If you look at it, so we only have 4 weeks in a month. So they're always running for 6 weeks. Then we take a break, or 2 weeks break. Then we start again. Just so, because we can't keep going back and back. So that's how that works. I can literally tell you the schedule for the year for that one, because I know it's every other month for group mentorship. So when we start on the 18th, we are definitely going to finish on the 15th of February. So definitely the next one is going to be in March. Now, like I said, I plan to have the DNA classes every other month as well, or at least every month. So the February, the class, so a DNA class is also coming up. If you guys just prefer that class, it's coming up in on the when I think I said on the 31st is another one, because if you look at it, a lot of you wants the weekend class, and if you look at the calendar for January, on the 17th, for those of you that are DOT specimen collector, you have to meet with me to do your part 2. So if you take the DOT course and you haven't done your mock, it's not complete. So you still have to sign up for the mock. Like I said, if you have taken my course last year, 2 years ago, you are eligible to take the mock at any time. All you have to do is use the same link. The mock link will not change. It's going to be the same link for as long as God wants it to be. So You will have the link, register. You just have to keep checking. Sometimes the link is closed. We open and close it due to traffic, and also to help us coordinate. Because when you sign up before the next one, we have to close it to make sure that all the students that are in that cohort have the link, have everything they need for class. Right after the mock demonstration day, we go back to our calendar to also open another slot for them. But every month you should expect a mock. So if you miss this one, get on the next one. Miss this one, get on the next one. If you're not ready, if you feel like it, in my mock, we don't fail people. I've never had to fail anyone unless if you came to class and you didn't say anything. You just came to class and you did not say my name is Laquetter. Okay, you come to class, say something. I kind of like reiterate, I kind of like teach again, so you kind of like have an idea, because I don't believe in you just doing everything. Practice is what makes perfection. So when you practice and practice and practice every day, you get better. So when you get to the real field, the real collection where you have clients, you start to know how to do monks DOT session collection very well. So that's the DOT, which is on the 17th. Then the 24th, I had to do the lead info session. So because a lot of people, again, everyone wants to do lead, and I just need to again feel like I need to explain all of that. And right after that, honestly, the course is there. I am not teaching because there is no other greater content that I've delivered. The class, it's there. The class there is there. It's also even have it has a lot on there, y'all. I'm telling you, it has even have access to workbook, like it's a full package. Then that's the 24th. Then the 31st, we're gonna have our next DNA class. Okay, so that's the difference. The most important reason why I came on here tonight is just to give you the difference between a group mentorship, what's included, the one-on-one class, and a difference between a course, a class, and a mentorship program. Let me check my comments. All right, so let's switch gear. That's pretty much what that is. So let's switch gear a little bit here. In the group, I don't know where you guys are watching from or like how you guys get to know about this, but I know I posted it in the DNA group, the Clear group, and on Coach Eli. So in the group, I asked you guys, how many of you wants to make money? You guys are not making money. I'm not sure why. What do you guys think? I'm gonna make this an interactive session. What do you guys think is the problem? It's a lot of money moving, but for some reason you guys are not getting it. You're not following the money. What do you think is the problem? Someone wants to, if you don't mind, can you just share me what your challenges are, what the problem is? Why are you not making money? Is it that you don't? Okay, I see Lillian. Very good. Keep them coming. I'm gonna wait for 2 more responses, and we want to talk. Let's just use this Friday night to learn. Let's just do a little bit of teaching here, and we'll go. Okay, this is just 34, so I kind of like have a lot, another 30 minutes, because this gotta be an hour. That'll be a meaningful hour. So let's use the 30 minutes meaningfully. Let's talk, y'all. Why? What are your struggles? Why? Because you see, Coach, like she would come, blood, make money. Like, is it that easy? Is that how she be plucking this money on the streets? Like this girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really want you guys to make money. It's like me, I'm picking up my money on the streets. Isn't that how that sounds? It sounds like it's easy, right? It's easy because I put in the work. I know exactly what to be saying or where I am supposed to be at. It's where you are. You have to be at the right place at the right time with the right people. So as Lillian said, it's lack of knowledge. Who else is having challenges here? If you're having challenges, if you have started your business, I want to say something. If you have started this business, go ahead and put in the comments number 2. Put number 2 if you have started. For you, Lillian, have you started this program, this business? Put in the comment. So why haven't you started? What is it that you're waiting for? Are you gonna start soon? Calm down, Lillian. Okay, so I see 10 people watching. I was working for another company. I didn't know how to start my own. Okay, very easy. But lack of knowledge is are you able to copy from the company you're working with or you're working for? Sometimes I teach you guys to do the low hanging way, meaning that you can obtain 1099 gigs work just so you can see how people are learning. So that gives you experience so that you can see how people are running their business and their operations, and it just gives you experience. A lot of people can't do it that way. A lot of you actually would tell me that you have started this business, or you work with someone, or you work for someone, you work somewhere else very similar, and you would like to have your own. So these are ways that you can just use to gather industry knowledge, but these are just industry knowledge. It doesn't have anything to do with your business growth or success. The way that you're going to figure out your business success is, first of all, you want to identify your location. Where are you going to be selling? I'm going to let that sink real quick. Your location is what matters. Where? Because I can tell you, in this same Maryland, remember we are all in Maryland, but we are not in the same place in Maryland. For example, in Georgia, some of you are in Atlanta, some of you are in Lawrenceville, some of you are in all these places. I don't really know Georgia like that, but you're in all of these places. So I'm telling you, some folks here in Montgomery County, in all these other counties, are making good money. Your location, right? Only for railroad, even transferable. You can even not only you. That's it. Drug testing, DOT is standard. You know how to do it. It's the same protocol. It's the same process. But here's the thing: if Vivian then decides to open up a business, she needs to identify who will be buying from her. So your location, honestly, is what matters. Really, really has most of the bulk of. So, and that's why we always like to do mobile, because with mobile you can serve a lot of places. Because not only just because of a lot of places, it's pleasure. You are versatile. You can travel, you can, and your traveling comes with fees. They're gonna pay you. You had your fees to traveling, you get it. But if you decide to have location, I'm gonna recommend that you stack services. If you have a place, if you're gonna be stationed, make sure you know who is gonna be coming to you to buy. And the best way, once you have a location, is, first of all, make sure the location is a good place. Do all of your due diligence, your analysis, make sure it's in a good place, accessible transportation, industrial place. All of that needs to be checked off your list. Once it is checked off your list, you want to make sure you plug yourself on everywhere. Accessibility. What you are selling is powerful. Is that we can't access you. Accessibility and your operation. Some of you will miss calls. Some of you don't know how to be visible. Some of you are not accessible. So I hope you are taking notes. Accessibility, visibility is very important. Visibility means that I say make flyers, A lot of you think it's just in flyers. No. How do you use those flyers? Are you dropping off those flyers? How do you even know somebody's going to pick that flyer up and read it? How do you even know the flyer that you printed and distributed is not going to end up in trash? So sometimes it's a lot of you people think they know, but they don't. That's why I agree with you, Lillian. It's lack of knowledge. Go get a flyer. Do this. You're excited. But how are you using your flyer? How are you using the flyers? How? Are you handing them over or you're leaving them on the counter? It's two ways, it's two different things. Giving it to someone, discussing that with someone and having a connection with the flyer is absolutely not the same as you just dropping it off on the counter or putting it on people's windshield, their car on. No, those are not effective marketing. Okay. So sometimes it's in accessibility, is in positioning. You are in a good place, you're stationed, but who knows you? Who knows you? Who knows that you are in suite 102? Who knows that you are there? Who even knows that you are a mobile lab? If I Google you now, can I find you? I don't even need to Google you because I don't know you to even Google you to begin with. I don't know that you are Lillian Diagnostic Lab. But what I need to know is that I need a paternity test with my baby father. So my baby father is giving me problems. He is telling me this baby is not for him. We need to know if the child belongs to him. So I need to find a lab to get me this. That's all that matters. So now you have to be in the minds of 10 billion people. How does that work? You need to use the search engine. A lot of you are not paying for search engine. You're not optimizing. And you wonder why DDC is making billions of dollars every year. There is no one that is teaching you how to optimize search engine for DNA. Nobody is giving you the blueprint on what is scalable for DNA, because what the formula for scaling your DNA is not the same formula for scaling your DNA or your drug testing. It's not the same formula for scaling your lead testing. They are not the same formula. So you need to know each formula. Once you identify these different formulas, then you start to see your growth. You start to scale. You start to see that you are making money, because there are different formulas to all of these things. So that's how I'm going to wrap this up, because you all have to identify that business owning is very enjoyable, pleasant when you check your bank account, but you have to also remember to put in the work, because what's difficult is waking up every morning and clocking in on someone else's clock. 9 to 5, getting ready for work, ironing, packing your lunch, this and that, buying gas, making sure you have a tank, coming, putting these kids in the laundry daycare, making sure they are picked up. Like, those are hard. How about you have the convenience to work at any time? You don't have to wake up and go serve anyone, and you're still making times 3 of those things. What you guys don't know is that is the easiest thing, because the reward is bountiful. In your minds, you're thinking it's just easy to wake up and go clock out, with having to figure out childcare, having to figure out who's gonna come home to cook dinner, having to figure out, you're putting a lot of burden on yourself, wear and tear. You guys don't think of all of those things, because owning your own business will give you a lot of time and a lot of money. So, but you have to be willing to put in the work. Once you understand the work to put in, you're going to see the result. But a lot of you, when you sign up for classes, when you hear entrepreneurship, you don't know it comes with a lot of dedication. You are relying on it. And I say this, and I'm going to continue to say this: don't overwhelm yourself. One DNA testing is enough. It's enough to give you to pay your rent. It's enough to give you what you need to do to even help you stop the 9 to 5. Then you start to think of okay, I'm gonna do drug testing. I'm gonna do like then you know what I'm saying? Because I gave you a nugget here. When it comes to DNA, on the weekends, are you hoping? Can I even see that you are hoping? Are you picking up the phones? Have you done what you need to do to make sure that you're accessible? Accessibility. Accessibility, y'all. And like I said, not only on the weekends, after hours. After hours. What are you doing after hours? So you have to know you can't just rely on any goddamn person on the internet taking your money from you. You got to know the formula to really thrive. You don't let anyone take your money and give you nothing in return. What you want to start to learn or benefit from mentorship, from classes, is give me the formula to scale. And that's why I say I am still the best in the game, because I just don't just throw certificates at you. I don't just give you startup business jargons, right? That's a chat GPT can give you how to start. What I give you are the formula. What I give you are the strategies, the blueprints, because that's what you need to really scale. It's the scaling for me. It's you getting to your goal, meaning your goal. Because look, and that's why I say, what are your challenges here? Because a lot of you are so loving the idea that I'm a CEO, I have a business, but lo and behold, that business don't even give you nothing. You ain't making nothing in the business because of your mindset, because of what you put in. Pretty much is what you put in, and a lot of you don't know what to put in because you don't have the blueprint. Okay, so that's why if you look at today, it makes sense that you are here tonight, because I was able to share with you the things that you need to know or be looking for in a mentorship or in a class, right? As you all know, Coachella is all about coaching, selling, training, programs, courses. So it is imperative for me to be here tonight to tell you about what I do. And I'm shocked that I'm only seeing 12 people on the call, because this is not a disco. It's not what they want to see. And that's why you'll see a lot of people fail, because only few people were here tonight. And that's how life is. If you count a lot of people that are there, they fail. A lot of them fail. Only few people are making it, because the few people were the ones that stood still. Because there is no easy way to success. It's hard to get to success, and people don't want to put in the work. And that's the problem. So I congratulate you for tuning in for 45 minutes thereabout, getting to understand what you really need to be doing. And this is just the beginning, because these programs, the training of minds, are designed to really catapult you to your next level, to really, really help you really, really lay your hands on your dreams and aspiration. What are your dreams? You want to quit the 9 to 5, you want to buy your time back. So these are the things we'd like to design. Success program is evidence-based, theory, loving. And that's why I personally, for y'all, prefer that it is a one-on-one, because what we do one-on-one is more programmatic, right? It's more designed, customizable. We can change this, it's adaptable, right? We adapt it to your need. All right. And that's why I say I'm here tonight. I feel like I don't need to always motivate you. I don't need to always just give you figures. It's not about motivation. Really, y'all should be motivated by now. The pains, the struggles of paying your bills, of keeping money in your bank, those should motivate you enough. Honestly, I'm not your motivator. I'm not motivating anyone. I'm only a teacher. I'm only going to help you make money. I'm not going to motivate you. You should by now know what fits for you. So stop. Let 2026 be a calling or a awakening for you to really know and have the spirit of discernment, what to be doing and what not to be doing, because we ain't got time in 2026. We ain't got time. Like, you should not be wasting your time in 2026. Like, enough is enough. You should really, really know what to be doing. You can't tell me diagnostic lab, mobile lab is not a lucrative business. It is a recession proof as it's as as a matter of fact. It is recession proof. It's needed. It's a lot of need. People are needing to know. I don't even want to talk about leg because I just want to be transparent, because with that leg, you're gonna be rich. But I'm not even talking about leg. I'm just talking about DNA testing. You know how many calls I've gotten today? DDC. I'm not even saying for my own client. DDC has called me up to 20 times today. Why? It's the location. DDC uses all. So DDC will hire you as a collector, put you, sign you on, and partner with you to become a collector. They have collectors in all 50 states. You see, these people are very smart. So they've been calling me because a lot of people are in my area needing DNA. So they always plug them or connect them to the nearest collection site or the nearest collector. So that speaks a lot to me. And me, when DDC close, my phone starts to ring from my client. That's when you see me on the weekends. It's when I get a lot of DNAs and after hours, because DDC is closed. DDC is the big guy. They have the government contract. They have the worldwide contracts. That's what I'm saying. These are some knowledge y'all don't know, but coaches just take your money and let you go. They don't give you. So when you don't even know something, how can you even run it successfully? How can you make the best out of what you don't know? Just make me laugh. I say, ask question. I don't know what to ask. And it's the truth. What am I going to ask? Your coach should be able to tell you a lot of things about what you do, your startup, your business, is because it gives you knowledge. So, DDC, holy God, you imagine, and DDC don't do nothing. We do the work, and they pay us $40, $30, and they keep the rest. They charge anytime these people come to my office, I ask them, how much did you pay? Immediately, I rebuttal. I do my marketing right there. A lot of these are called blueprints to success. You wonder why I say I make a lot of money? It's because I am in the business. I do this business that I teach. A lot of people that teaches you don't even have an operating business. So how can they even have experience to teach you to begin with? So anytime DDC sends somebody into my room, I do three things. Where are they coming from? How much did they pay? And all that. I'm not going to tell you the third one. We do all these things. That allows me to learn as we go. Okay, this is it. So I do research. My background is in research. I'm a researcher too. I love to serve for information. So that's, by the way, not to bore you all too much. Not to really, really bore you. That's just DNA. Then to talk less of drug testing. I already gave you the blueprints for that too. I can't teach you all on a Zoom call. That's why I say come to class. But a lot of people want webinar, free info session. Like, those things are the things that will really give you results. I don't know what we're going to do in 2026, but you needed to fix your mind, okay? I really needed to fix your mind and do what you need to do for yourself, because you have yourself to blame, and it's you against you. It's you against you. It's always me against me. I'm always competitive with myself. You know what I mean? You got to. Look, I'm gonna take these two other questions and I'll let you guys go, because enough is in is it enough? Enough is good for the wise. Enough is good for the wise. Only the wise knows though. So in the comment here, Lillian said, yes, I have oh yeah, we already said that. Then brother said, when are you studying 101? So 101 is what we call on a rolling basis. One-on-one is rolling basis, meaning that you can start tomorrow. I don't have a schedule for one-on-one. When you pay, the next thing that payment does is triggers the onboarding call. So I do an onboarding call with you. In my onboarding call, I'm beginning to learn about you. I'm beginning to know you. Tell me a little bit more. Okay, I'm a nurse. I'm a phlebotomist. I'm a this. I'm in Pennsylvania. I start to learn about you and I start to give you some insight. Let's do this. You have an LLC, you don't have this. I do my preliminary intake with you at the onboarding call. Once I do my intake with you, then I put you on my calendar. So it's on a rolling basis. Right? If you're ready in February, but I have cutoff. Once my calendar is full, so that's what you have to get on. And I can fit you in depending on your story, depending on my intake, depending on everything. But we work together in the onboarding call. I get to know you. I onboard you onto my program. I put you on my calendar. I give you the link. You sign your documents. We do all that and we start. All right. Then Kima says she's interested in the program. Very well. Very well. If you still have more questions after all of this, let me know. Call me, find me, do what you need to do, but make sure you do what you need to do. Okay, get on. Do what you need to do. Bother said, what was your biggest challenge when first? The biggest challenge when I first started was quitting my job. But immediately, I don't know if some of you knows by now, you should be able to tell me, I'm a go-getter. Nothing stops me. As I'm speaking with you, I'm having a headache. But because I said I was going to do this tonight, I'm doing it. Nothing stops me when I put this here. This is so powerful than anything. This one, my mind, is powerful than anything. So it's this one for me. So a little bit about me. I quit my job. I knew I didn't want to go back to that work. I just didn't like that work. And my life must not be at standstill. So immediately, and I also knew I'm not going to do well with mobile. So I got me a location, but I went hard. Oh, Butters, is that your name, girl or bro? I went hard. I took this business on my head. I was making moves. And within my first year, that's when I got the leg contract. I had quite a few contracts. I was networking. Maybe my background helping because I said I'm a researcher. So I was working. I didn't have a great coach. The girl was rude. My husband didn't even like her. My husband was the first person that told me about it. I'm like, why don't you like this girl? I was thinking my husband didn't want me to start my business. I thought it was low-key aiding, but not even knowing. The guy is gifted. He told me about a girl, like, this girl is not good. I'm like, no, he's good on here. I'm gonna do this. But I didn't have a good coach, yo. I didn't have a good coach. So I searched. I know how to look for things. I'm very good at surfing. That's one of my hobbies. I love looking for things. I don't know why I'm looking, but I don't look for trouble. I used to look for trouble in my house, but not outside of my house. But anywho, so I was looking, but I got me a location. I was there every day. I hired people. I went big and I saw my big result. Okay. So the challenge was just honestly, is there any real challenges? Like there is no challenge because I have everything. I knew what I was doing and I started marketing and I started having clients. I listed myself on the challenges pretty much were the things that I did. So challenges was just getting things done because it's not easy. And when I reached out to TPAs, one of them didn't want to sign up. Some of them didn't want to sign up. In my mind, all they told us was that clients in this place, people can send clients. So they made us think they are going to send clients to us. But a lot of this TPAs is what we call them, or labs, then send clients. So immediately I know I gotta find clients, if that makes sense. Yeah, continue to do your research. I am in the research stage. Yeah, research is very important. You have to know the services. You have to know what you're going to be doing and all that. So you got to research. I didn't do a lot of research. I just knew I didn't want to go back to work. So when I was looking on the internet what to do, I came across a diagnostic lab. Really, I think I kind of lab. And I started doing my research. So I did my research and research and research. And I said I was going to do it. So that's how I started. That's how I started. So if you check the comment section, you're gonna find the link to my website. You can see all the courses there. But like I said, I will be back. Just continue to follow me on Facebook. Make sure you're in the group. But I will be back. I have a lot of info sessions coming up, so you can definitely sign up for all of those information sessions, just so you can, it's part of research, right? So you can continue to learn more. Because what I said today is not going to be the same thing I'm going to be saying. It's not going to be the same mind frame. Because I came in the mind to show you guys all the packages, but the next mind frame is to like is info session. Okay, tell them more, blase, do all that, right? Well, also don't forget that I'm a fund strategist, so I help people to get a lot of money. We go after top dollars, especially if it fits with our capabilities. If we qualify, we do it, right? So not only contracts, but also grants. So with that said, on Monday, well, this Monday in two coming days, two to 3 days coming, I'm gonna have it's a session as well, free class, free information session if you have it on maternal health. So you want to sign up and make sure that you're there so that you can learn more on how to position yourself. So one of the things again is, at least when I started my business, no one was telling me about funding, right? Nobody was saying about grants, contract. I didn't even know about all that. And honestly, back then I had it, I had a contract. But now is when I start teaching it. So I get to teach you guys how to get money for your business, because your business needs money. Your business needs to grow. So you need to learn all of this. So we do all that. Not only just then teach you contract, also bring you all of these opportunities. Okay. So that's it. Thank you. It's an hour. Yeah. We are on clock. So I will let you guys go in the absence of no further other questions. I'm gonna search, look up one more time. Boom, right there. The link is right there. Okay. Adios, y'all. Good night and have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. If you're following me, definitely look out for some posts that has been scheduled to go out. And I'll see you guys.